Today we're going to show you how to make vegetable fried rice. It's easy, just a few ingredients, and takes no time at all. For the ingredients, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil or canola oil if you have that in your house. You're going to need 2 eggs. You can just go ahead and crack those into a bowl and whisk them as you would with normal scrambled eggs. You're going to have about 2 medium-sized carrots. I had 3 smaller carrots, so I did that. Just whatever you have in your house, you're going to do those, and you're going to cut them into small pieces like you see here. And then 1 small onion. Again, I only had a large onion, so we just use that one, cut it in half. You're going to take off the peel, and then this is a really great example of how you should be cutting an onion. So I peeled it, and then lay my hand flat, cut it going that way, and then you'll see I'm going to turn the knife the other way and go it down that way to give a really nice small dice. This takes some practice, but you'll get the hang of it. Next up, you can use really, again, whatever vegetables you have in your house. The recipe is a 1/2 cup of frozen peas. We had edamame, so that's what we used here. Almost done. This is about 4 cups of cooked and chilled rice. It's really important that that rice is cold and old. Alright, almost done. We have some green onions or scallions. We're just going to use 3 of them. I'm going to take those and slice them. I always start at the top just to get a more even cut on that green onion. Just slice it all the way down as far as you can until you get to the white parts. And that's all that we are going to need on those. And last but not least, we're going to use about 3 to 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. So it's about a half of I think that's 1/4 of a cup. These measurements are all very loose. It's whatever you have. Alright, so for the directions, we're going to start off by heating 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large saute pan, and we're going to have that over medium-high heat. Go ahead and throw those 2 eggs that you have whisked into that pan, and you're just going to make scrambled eggs right now. These don't have to be perfect. Just move it around. As you can see, just keep moving it. And then once they're done, just take it off the heat. You're going to go ahead and put it on a plate and set it to the side. Add another tablespoon of olive oil to the pan, and to that we're going to add our carrots, our onions, your peas or edamame as we're using, and then you're going to season it with a generous pinch of salt and pepper. I used about a palmful. If you don't like salt and pepper that much, you can use a little bit less. It's all about your personal taste buds. So we're just going to saute this again over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes or until the onions and carrots are soft. Those peas take no time to cook at all, so it's really based off of those onions and carrots. Keep mixing it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan, and once that's good, you're going to increase that heat to high. You're going to add the last tablespoon or the remainder of the olive oil, and you're going to stir it up until it's combined. Throw that rice in there. Again, that's old rice. You want it to be old and cold. Those green onions can go in. You can see that I left some on there. We're going to use that for garnish because we eat with our eyes first. So you're going to add that soy sauce and then mix it all together. Really mix it all. Make sure it gets well incorporated. And again, you're on high heat. This is where we get that fried part of the fried rice. All right, so we're going to let it sit for approximately 3 minutes undisturbed. Okay, that's how we're going to get the crispy part of that rice. That looks awesome. So that egg that you had to the side, throw that in there, give it a taste. If it needs more salt and pepper, add it. More soy sauce, add it. That's what you got. And then this is the final product.